Hi, this is June with New Orleans Potions, and in this video I'm going to show you how I create gel polish. So I already put my beads in the bottles, and so this is, I'll use a mortar and pestle. It just makes it easier to make a single color. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a medium scoop of titanium dioxide. Let's put that down. I'm going to put this like this because I need to write this. I always keep my index cards. I need to write this down after. Okay, and so the next thing I want to put is I want to make a blue. So I'm going to use this blue mica powder. This comes from tkbtrading.com. And I'm going to put a dash. I get almost everything you see here I get from tkbtrading.com, and that would be my measuring spoons and my measuring scoops. Okay, let's see. Including this little small whisk. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix that together real quick. And then I'm going to use the mortar and pestle to grind the colors together. You can do this in a coffee grinder. It will go a little faster, but you wind up having to use a whole lot more product when this is just easy, because what I try to do for work is I'll try to make 1 or 2 colors at a time. Okay, this is just going to be a nice blue. So after I've ground this all together, I'm going to use a little brush to kind of get that off the, so I get most of it, and then I just have a little, whatever little brush you have around, just to move all the product to the center. Okay, this is a small funnel. I'm going to put it in, and then I'm going to just measure out. This is my pinch, so I'm just going to measure out a pinch. Use one of my other little tools to push it down. And you can put more than a pinch in, but I usually like to start with that. Okay, and the next thing you're going to put is 91% alcohol. Okay, so I'm just going to put a few drops. Actually, it's a little more than a few drops, but what the alcohol does is wet the mica powder and the pigment. And I'm going to shake that around. And once you shake that, you can see that your color is a nice blue. Okay, this is a gel. I just have it stored in this jar, and you can tell it's real sticky gel. It is very sticky and very messy. So I'm just going to put some in here. These jars are 7.5 mils. If you don't want to use the bottles, you can also use these. These are 7.5 mils, where you can mix and do everything in the jar. And I just have a good paintbrush. So I have a lot of my gel polishes in this as well. Okay. Okay, once you've filled this up, then all you have to do is shake it. And then I'm going to paint it on a nail tip so you can see what it looks like. And then you can just put the rest back. And I get these from Amazon too. Okay, now that that's shook up, oops. And I already put base coat on the nail tip, so I'm just going to polish it real quickly and bake it so you can see what it looks like. And I just want you to see the color, so I'm not going to do a fabulous painting. And we're going to pop that in the light for 30 seconds. Okay, now that that is cured for 30 seconds, I'm going to do another coat. And because I use I'm going to pop this back in for another 30 seconds, but because I use the titanium dioxide, it's not as frosted as if I would have just used the mica powder, but I was just going for a soft blue. Okay, that is cured for 30 seconds. So I'm going to put a real quick top coat. And pop that in for another 30 seconds. Okay, now that that's cured, you can just see that it's just a really nice blue gel polish. So that's how I create that. And so what I would do now is take the same color and make a polish to match it. So what I'm going to do is take my pinch and put another pinch. That's about what I have in here, in this bottle. Push the recipe down into the bottle. And then I'm going to add the 91% alcohol so it wets the mica powder. You really just need it to be enough. That might have put a little too much, but it's not going to hurt anything. And what that does is it mixes it really well, but it also makes the color come out of the mica powder and the titanium. And if you don't grind the titanium into your titanium dioxide into your color, it will be streaky. Okay, I just put this is like one of those ketchup and mustard type dispensers. So I put the base in here, and this is from tkbtrading.com, and this is their luster base. I'm gonna fill it up almost to the top of the square part because I want to be able to put the top in and then be able to shake it. It's better to fan out your brush before you put it in there. It mixes better. Okay, twist it down really good so the stopper goes in, and then you just shake it. Okay, that made a nice pretty blue that matches the other. So I'm just going to paint it on this nail tip, which I'm going to make sure it's clean. I just want to give you an idea of what the color looks like. So I'm just going to put two nice coats real quickly. Okay, that is the gel polish and the nail polish. And this was just a nice soft blue. And they're both ready to go as soon as you make them. Okay, this is June with New Orleans Potions.